We're live. Hello.
101.
Hello.
Message begins.
I'll tell you, if there's one thing
Mm.
that this Fallout 3 stream has proven,
Mm-hmm.
it's that democracy doesn't work.
What makes you say that? Not that 100% of the votes were for Fallout 3? I think I'm never gonna stream a Bethesda game again on YouTube. I think that's what this
Yeah.
has proven.
Yeah. Maybe for curiosity's sake. Well, this is for curiosity's sake, but maybe because I enjoyed the Starfield stream more than this, because again,
Really?
it was just like seeing how
Okay.
fucking lazy they were with everything. It was kind of shocking. Because here, obviously it's dated and, but
Stop right
for
there.
a game from
I don't know how you
2008,
got in here,
this
but-
is after Halo 3 came out,
Hold
so
on.
I mean,
Wait a minute. It's you. Guess that
really
explains how you got that
pathetic
door
still,
open.
but
You've got more experience with it than
it's
most
like
everyone down
they're
here
trying.
combined.
There is a lot of content, which is to this game's detriment, to our detriment now. Sorry, because there's a lot of stuff to get through, and there's a lot of walking in between stuff in the wasteland. But
I mean, I'm definitely enjoying it more than Starfield.
for sure you're enjoying it
Yeah,
more
yeah,
than
yeah.
Starfield. It's a better game.
Yeah. The other like way that I was thinking about it, as opposed to like never streaming a Bethesda game again, is just handling it differently, where it's not. It's just me playing in the background. Like, it doesn't fucking matter that I'm streaming. I mean, people would still have to
Mhm.
censor themselves, obviously, and that would suck if I'm
Yeah.
doing it on YouTube. So I don't know. It's either just not stream on YouTube a Bethesda game on YouTube again, or just I'm just playing. Like, the only other one that I would want to do is like Morrowind, right? And I'm just playing Morrowind, and I'm not really like caring that I'm streaming it. I'm not trying to.
Yeah.
It's just the background. But then again, like, what's the point of streaming it? When I think of streaming a game, I think of my core audience, right? And my core audience is Kai.
Yes, exactly.
And Kai, I think Kai likes watching this because he doesn't get to to join in on these conversations with his friends that much anymore, right? So he gets
Right.
he gets to.
I wonder if he'll hear this. I wonder if he'll hear that we
Yeah. It's a friend
think
simulator
he's-
to Kai, I think.
we think he's a coward who refuses to renege all actual real responsibilities and hang out with his bros on the
A
Discord.
modest? I don't know what you're talking about.
And I hope he'll know that
She
we
could get in real
despise
trouble
him
if
for
people
having a
found out
life
She sent you a message.
and a
Soak it
job
up,
and
just
a
for
girlfriend
fun.
and all
Yeah,
that stuff.
yeah.
And I hope he knows that the
Then
second
bring
I
up to
land,
speed. It seems like
in
it's
Australia,
been a mighty long time. The night you and your dad
it's going to
left,
be like the
everything
Terminator
went
coming
crazy.
back.
Between the bugs and the confusion, we lost
I'm
a
going to
lot
steal
of
somebody's
people.
clothes because I'm
Your
going to be
dad opened up
naked.
that gate.
from the
He let
plane.
loose a whole lot of
And
crap.
it's going to be all over for
Pardon
him.
my language. I'm sorry to hear that. Regardless of how things turned out down here.
So yeah, he opened
yeah.
the vault and a
Was
bunch
a
of
good
rad
fight.
roaches came in. Like, what the
I
fuck?
always figured he'd do
Sorry,
well on some.
what were you saying?
Matter of fact,
No, I
a
was
lot
just
of
going to
folks started
ask you to
thinking he had the
continue.
right idea.
Mm.
He usually did.
Okay.
So if it was safe out
I
there,
picked up on your
why stay on
sign
here forever?
and just
Well,
went ahead.
the overseer didn't like that one bit and started cracking down on that sort of. I probably ought to put
What?
you under arrest.
No, you're
What?
saying you think of
You
when
the
you think of
overseer.
streaming games, you think of your
Oh.
core
And
audience,
I
which is
know
Kai
better
and
than
us.
defy that. Meanwhile, some of your old friends
But-
think
but, like,
opening
I think,
the vault
like,
is a good idea.
Like, I
What
think
those
Skyrim
rebels
would be a
like
more,
word with
as a
you.
stream, as a game to play Morrowind
Never.
would be fucking 1,000 times
Of
better
course,
for you.
If you want, you
But
can
like
just
as a game
walk
to
away
stream,
as if you were never here.
I think
Out of
Skyrim
respect
would be
for
way
your
better.
dad, I won't even tell anyone I saw you.
Really?
I mean, not really, but it would kind of.
Well, what
It's
makes you
not that
what makes you
they
say
want
that
to
or think
leave.
that?
It's that they want to open the door and interact with the rest of the world. But that would risk the whole vault.
Because there would be more to talk about, as you're playing it. Because Morrowind is good, so I mean, there's like janky stuff, and there's a lot of shit to talk about. But with a game where you
I guess
play
you've had a
that's
lot on your
good,
mind.
it's just kind of like there's not much to say about something that's good,
Hmm.
And it's still interesting to see the stuff you do, but
But like, what makes you
you
think
should do a
Skyrim would be-
Bethesda marathon.
Wasn't I just saying that I don't even know if I
You
want to
should
ever
do-
stream a Bethesda game again.
You should only stream Bethesda games.
It's I don't want to stream games that either one I think are like good,
Wait here. This doesn't
Yeah.
look good.
But like Resident Evil 2 is good, but it's scary, right? And it was
Right.
it was gifted to me for the purpose of streaming, so I guess I'm like fine with that,
Yeah.
But I don't want to stream good games, and good games are one that are engaging, right?
Taylor,
exactly.
Stop shooting, damn it!
So I don't, I
Don't
don't
you know
know.
enough to stay away?
You almost shot Freddy.
I didn't mean to fire. I really didn't. I just wanted to scare him off. But he had a knife. I can't be too careful with those rebels.
Oh, so
Tell you,
Morrowind's a
I'm
bad
scared of them.
game?
I never
No,
know when they're
it-
gonna try something dangerous.
I mean, it's still a
I get
Bethesda
it.
game where there's
Yeah,
a
yeah,
lot
I
of
know,
like,
I know.
just walking in between stuff, which I mean, it's probably more engaging in Morrowind, but
It's also much shorter,
hmm.
thankfully.
I lost my poor
Another
wife,
case
and
of
this is what happened.
limitations
And all the chaos
making
and
the
fighting,
game better.
Her old ticker just couldn't take it anymore. Yes.
I
Look
guess you
at
can
that
see
fog.
how bad things
Yeah, I
are
know.
down here. As chance would have it, she was one of the first people to talk about life outside. I hope you can talk some sense into her.
You can see where it begins and ends, like right here. Sort of.
Yep.
Work is work. Oh, look, it's the Overseer
Be
watching us.
careful.
I'm surprised they're not commenting on the ghoul that I've led into the vault. They'd be like, what the fuck? Did you just bring a zombie man into the vault? You know?
No, it's alright. They know about ghouls.
Yeah.
Can't you just leave us alone?
So you're gonna
The
meet
bugs-
Amada again?
Yeah.
Yes.
How did this end? Yeah, I don't understand how opening the vault unleashed a torrent of bugs that killed half the people in the vault, apparently.
Amada's up there, in the clinic with the rest of them. I'd take you closer.
Big
but
cockroaches
they don't
would
get
be
along with
bad.
security.
Yeah, those would be scary. Imagine if one got on you. Ugh.
That's disgusting.
Damn. Look who's come waltzing back into the vault.
Hey,
It
Butch.
takes some real balls coming back here after everything you and your dad screwed up. But if you've got to be back, might as well make yourself useful. You gotta help us. What sort of help do you think I mean? You must have heard about the changes since you left, right? The deaths, the lies, the whole overseer lockdown thing? Ringing any bells? Man, they'd have rushed in here long ago if they didn't know I stole one of their guns from when they issued martial law. Anyway, you gotta help us get out of here. You gotta help me get out of here.
Oh yeah, I did wanted to say, so after the Enclave takes the Project Purity place, right?
Yeah.
You get a distress signal from Vault 101, and you're supposed to listen to it within 14 in-game days. And if you don't, then you missed your opportunity, right?
Okay.
That's like the only thing in any Bethesda game ever that I can think of that's timed like that, right?
Yeah, probably.
Especially something as significant as going back to Vault 101. It's such a it's like I want to
Yeah, I
give
can't think of
them
anything else.
yeah, I want to give them props for like having because the whole point of the distress signal is they Amada is like wants you to come back because she thinks you're out there, right? And if they're
Yeah.
playing this distress signal for 2 weeks straight, then they're just gonna be like, oh, I guess he's just dead or doesn't care, so we're gonna stop and,
Yeah.
or whatever. Then that makes sense, like realistically.
Yeah.
But within a Bethesda game, it doesn't make any sense because there's nothing else like that in any other fucking game or quest or whatever.
Entirely
We're,
correct.
yeah, so it's like, so anyways, I missed my opportunity to listen to the message and get the password to the vault, so I had to use the console to enable it again.
Oh, okay.
So
Man, screw the entire vault. What about me? Even these rebels
I'm
just want
actually
the option
interested
to go
in this 'cause I've
outside
never
for
done it.
lousy trading and stuff.
Let's see here.
I just want to get the hell out of here for good. Why stay here and be stuck as a barber for my entire life?
Oh,
when I
that's
can
what
go
he-
out there and make my own choices.
that's what his goat made him do, was be a barber. um.
I heard old Stanley complaining a lot of the stuff down in the reactor got fried pretty bad. Nothing too bad, yet. But he's always worrying we'll lose air filtration or whatever. Of course, if that happened, guess we'd all have to leave the vault then, huh?
Yeah, I think if I remember correctly, there's like 3 different ways you could go about this. You could side with the Overseer and keep everyone in the vault from interacting with the outside world.
Mhm.
And I think he would just like let the rebels go, or you can convince him to like open the vault and like kind of make it a like a hub essentially for trade and whatnot, or you could go with the Butch's plan and just sabotage the vault so everyone has to leave.
Look, I know I've been kind of a jerk, but I don't deserve to be stuck down here forever. Not when I could have a real life up there like you. I mean, you're kind of a jerk sometimes, and you make it work up there, so why not me? Just make it so we can leave the vault, and I can go out there for my new life. Heck, maybe we could form a gang, huh? I'll start a gang, of course. Why, it'll be the toughest, coolest,
He's
badassest
been wearing
gang
the
the
same
Wasteland's ever
jacket for
seen.
the whole
Hey,
month.
play
he's
your
been
cards
going
right,
there.
maybe I'll even let you join.
He's been wearing it since I was 16.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah, but I'm thinking it'll be a new gang. We ain't gonna just be in tunnels, you know. Besides, there's gonna be a lot more people who want to join. Competition's gonna be tough. The damn goat said I'm supposed to be a hairdresser, but that ain't me. I'm a barber, you got that? There's a difference.
Can you give me a haircut?
Okay,
Oh, he
hold
can.
still.
Dude, I'm the youngest looking old guy ever. And I have such a baby face.
Catch you later.
Tunnel snakes is kind of a homosexual thing, don't you think? A tunnel snake.
I mean, yeah, Tunnel Snake, and they wear leather jackets and jeans.
I never thought you'd.
They
You
look they're
alone?
in one of the village people.
Hello.
Hey.
That's kind of neat that he can give you a haircut.
Oh my god, you're back! You got my message and actually came back.
I came as soon as I heard you were trouble. I actually didn't.
I missed your sense of humor, but I really don't think this is the time for jokes. We're in real trouble, and your help could make all the difference.
Nah.
Chaos doesn't even cover it. People died that night, and all because my father went crazy to keep someone from opening the vault. And worst of all, then we found out the vault had been opened before, and they'd lied about it all our lives. I heard we sent a couple of scouts outside long ago. Maybe the suit was theirs. The vault was open for a while, but for some reason they closed it off when we were babies and everyone swore to deny it had ever happened. But then Jonas died, and they're keeping us locked in here, all to protect that fantasy of remaining untainted by the outside world. It's not that simple. Just because Butch wants to leave this place behind doesn't mean the rest of us want to go away forever. It's our home, and we want to stay here. It's just that since you left, we started thinking maybe the outside wasn't something to be afraid of. But we can't even suggest going outside to communicate or trade at all. The real problems came after you two left. The injured had nobody to turn to since our doctor had run off and his assistant had died. Now, we've got to rely on that old Mr. Handy for most of our medical needs. Ever had an examination from someone with cold, metal pincers?
I have, actually.
Don't you get it? We don't want to abandon
Just tell her
the
you're
vault.
leaving forever.
We want to open it.
Yeah, there's
We
like
still
so
want
many
this to be our home,
opportunities to
but
say
we want
that.
to get supplies from outside. Trading, exploring, anything's better than just... I just don't know. Maybe he thinks he's protecting us, but I thought parents were supposed to want a better world for their children. Well, there's a new world waiting right outside that door. I certainly hope so. You will? Thank goodness for that. But you've actually been outside, so you can tell him what it's like with first-hand experience. Just... I should have remembered. I was just worried.
Violence was
I
my
don't
style.
know, maybe your time outside had
it's
changed
been
you.
your style.
I
all
killed
day.
like so many
And good luck
guards.
talking to him. Let me know when you change his mind.
They could have gone with like a cooler angle with this, I feel like.
I guess it could be worse.
Like something more
Find your
interesting.
father, he's not just going to change his mind.
Oh Jesus.
It'd be cool if the vault was sectioned off into two parts, and there were two different factions.
I mean, that's kind of what's going on.
Ah, yes, rather unfortunate.
Oh, right, because you got the rebels.
In all
Yeah.
the commotion, Miss
Right.
Beatrice suffered a rather bad sprain in her left toe. Obviously, I had no choice but to amputate the leg. But of course, with your father's departure from the vault and Jonas's untimely demise, the Overseer had to take swift action. And so he named me the new Vault Medical Practitioner. Human problems for human hearth.
Wow. But like, it could have been more of I don't know. I feel like they could have like made the dangers of the wasteland a lot more clear and prevalent, right?
Never thought you'd be back.
And so all these people like they could have made the rebels like Amada doesn't want to leave the vault like Butch does. She just wants, like I said, to like open it up and kind of have it as a hub for trade and communication and whatnot.
Yeah.
And like give people like let people have the choice to leave if they want or not, right? And the Overseer just wants to keep everyone in here, and Butch wants to force everyone out.
Man, I sure wish we could blow this joint.
But like if as far as like the gameplay wise goes, the outside isn't that much dangerous, especially the vicinity just around Vault 101. It's just like Megaton's right there.
Yeah.
You know, like if Vault 101 was in a more dangerous spot, like if like you stepped out of the vault and there was fucking like super mutants and shit, then like Amada like really wanted everyone to leave and go outside, then it could have been like, oh well, there's a dilemma there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like obviously they wouldn't be safe, but
Yes?
Like this just doesn't seem like much of a choice at all. Like, right? There's not much of a problem with them just opening the vault up and.
I
being
guess
free
you
to
could say
choose.
eventually it would leave them open to, you know, fucking getting raided and, you know.
I guess, but they could also just broker for protection rather easily. I feel like.
I guess.
I mean, like I said, Megaton's right there. I didn't blow it up, so I guess that's a different story if I did. Oh, there's the Overseers just walking around.
Well,
I guess, yeah, that
I
would be a
see
different
you've
story if you did
returned.
blow it up. And
Done
also,
with the dust and ruins of the wasteland, are you? Given up looking for Daddy?
yeah, I don't know,
Thought you
just
could
like being
slink
exposed
back in
to,
like a teen missing curfew? Well, that's too bad.
to everything
you
in
have
the
no future in
wasteland.
this vault.
What'd you say?
I just said, like, just being exposed to the wasteland at all, you could say, it's just not just stay in the fucking vault. You know? Then you don't have to barter for anything. You don't have to. There's, like, no risk.
Well, at this point, I guess you also have to like kind of consider the like scale of the world and what it's supposed to be as opposed to what it is in the game, right? Like there's supposed to probably be hundreds of people in a vault, right? And it's supposed to be like huge, right?
Yeah,
And
I think so.
and there's just like a dozen people in here, right? And they're like so bad off at the moment that they can't deal with rad roaches, and the doctor is a robot that's not qualified to be a doctor.
Right. Yeah.
So like continuing on like this, and especially with the dissenting like faction, it's doomed to fail if they stay in.
I guess you're right.
Yeah. I mean,
open
Butch
up
even
and,
mentioned that they're worried that the air filtration system's going to go out, that the reactor's
Oh,
fucked,
right, right.
Yeah, so it's not really much of a choice. They're obviously, you know, pushing you towards Amada's solution. I mean, that much is obvious.
Well,
'Cause
yeah,
it's
of course.
Amada's solution, and she's
course.
supposed to be your nice childhood friend that you think you're going to get a piece of.
How about some pussy?
Really? And here I had expected you to be full of bullets
Come on,
and
I'll
bravado
do whatever
but
you
short
say
on
if you
brains.
give me some pussy.
Perhaps you've grown up since you left our vault. I regret the unfortunate events of that night, but I'm afraid that once your father left us, they were unavoidable. The sad truth is that his actions presented a real and direct threat to the future.
So they only had
success of
one
our vault.
doctor and they killed
And
him?
so,
They had my
regrettably,
dad was a doctor and his
they had
assistant
to be
Jonas.
exposed.
My dad left and they killed Jonas.
Real smart guys.
Aha, you're paying attention. Good for you.
And they also
These
make this guy
vaults
so
were designed
smug
to be
and
safe havens for humanity,
Yeah.
you see. But more than that, they were designed to test and protect us. And none more so than our Vault 101. We are to be a pure and protected breed of humans, never tainted by the ravages of the war above.
there's also this weird eugenics angle.
Yeah, I didn't remember this.
And what makes you so certain about that? I can't imagine you're still so naive after spending time in that hell outside.
Actually, it's not that
None
bad
of
in
them
some
know
places.
what the outside is like, and most of them would die out there. Then the rest of us inside would eventually die out too. I won't risk all of our lives just for a few people's passing fancy of taking a wasteland vacation. They have to understand that we did that to keep them from going outside and getting killed. To keep them
That
from
is pretty
making
great
the
that you
same
could just
mistake
go,
our
yeah,
generation did
I don't
when
care
we were
anymore.
their age.
Yeah.
I'm gonna-
Some of
They give
us
you plenty of
already lost
opportunities.
loved ones out there long ago. We won't lose any more today. To fix what you... Oh, do you? What makes you think you know how better to We can make...
What?
That
Come
is kind of weird
on.
if they...
Look, I hate the percentage speed checks.
Well, I...
Failed 79%.
No!
What the fuck is that?
What the hell?
We're live.
I think he's lagging.
He sounds like he's play like a VHS tape in reverse. I think it's a bit.
I can't tell if it's a bit, he's lagging, or both.
I'm sure it sounds great on the stream.
I think it... Okay.
Hello?
Hello?
Hello.
Am I working now? Hello?
You work now.
Dude, I gotta send a video of what you guys sounded like. You were like the ultimate robots. The
You
ultimate
guys
life
were...
form.
You were,
Yeah,
you sounded
should
like you
listen
were
to the
talking...
stream, pal.
You sounded like you were talking fast forward backwards.
No. Nice.
Like 2 times speed backwards.
That
That's
is...
I admit, in the 200
Hang
years
on, let
since
me,
the war, our
I'll
numbers
share what
have
you guys
dwindled a
sounded
little,
like for me.
But we have enough genetic diversity for a few more generations. My God, you're right.
Did it not pick up the
we
audio?
won't last another 100
Fuck.
years, whether or not we get
Oh, well.
supplies from the outside.
But yeah, you guys were like...
We're the last bastion of pure humanity, and we're doomed.
You sound like Arbiter.
Oh. Interesting.
Wow. So, time was going slower for you, but faster for us.
It was going normal speed, but it was like you were being run through a
And you
NES.
expect me to believe that the only way to do that,
Oh.
I suppose it would allow them to stay alive, and we could still keep them
So
You
all
were getting
custom
too many
activity.
packets
I
at
know
once.
only
That was the
one
problem.
person
Oh.
with the proper attitude to do that.
Yeah, I like how you can convince them by essentially... if there's not enough people down here for like genetic diversity, you'd eventually have to start committing incest.
Listen, there's 5 of you here. And only 1 woman.
Martha, everyone, listen closely. After a discussion with your friend, I've made an important decision. In my attempts to keep us all safe, I have been, perhaps, overzealous. Lives have been lost, but perhaps worse than that, lives
Oh
have
no, are
been
they gonna make
stopped.
you take the goat again?
And in my attempts to keep you safe, I have kept you from growing up. I know I have made these mistakes, and I would make them again if I had to do so. That is why I cannot remain your overseer.
Father!
Amata,
But that's your
I
whole
want
name.
to
What are you
overseer
gonna do
my
now?
place. You've proven you have what it takes to make hard choices for the good of the vaults. I'm just sorry I didn't understand that earlier. Consider it one of many mistakes I've made.
Thank you, Father. I'll do my best to keep us all safe, inside the vault and beyond.
You're welcome, my dear. And now, if you'll excuse me,
I'm doing my part!
I feel quite worn down. We'll deal with the details soon, in private. Until then, I'm sure there are people waiting to congratulate you.
No one's gonna question my ghoul manservant.
Hello.
I just heard. My father says he's stepping down as...
I mean, everybody in a vault has seen what a ghoul looks like.
You and him? Civil? But I guess we'll all be learning a bit about the outside now, won't we? It's a bright new day for the vault.
Damn, she's ugly. Damn, you're ugly.
There are still so many things to repair, and a lot of bad feelings to mend. Some people still blame you for what happened. So, I have to ask you to leave. I'm sorry, but
No,
the situation is
I'm
just
getting
too
kicked
delicate
out
for
of
you to
the
stay.
vault again.
Please, if you really want to help the vault, you have to go. No, it's not like that.
Why?
If you stay, it'll just keep causing more problems.
Because it'll keep
The
causing
Vault
more
can't
problems.
Take any more infighting. It's
Even though I've proven that I'm
It'll be
such
a
a
while before we're
silver-tongued
ready to really
devil
go
that I
outside.
can...
But once the vault is stable again,
Yeah, yeah.
maybe
You
we'll
can
see.
get along with the guy who hated you the most.
Yeah.
I guess this is goodbye for now. It's not much, but take this with you.
It's just a dumb fucking...
Yeah, it's just the fuck off. We don't have any. more.
It's supposed to be
Fuck
a
off, we don't
fucking-
have any more dialogue.
Yeah, Bethesda couldn't think of anything.
Hey,
You don't
It's a
belong
shame.
Come
You gotta
back
go.
if you need
But
something.
you'll do okay
So
out
Butch
there,
doesn't
I'm
think
sure.
that you should leave.
It's a shame you gotta go, but you'll do okay out there, I'm sure.
How creepy is that? I remember you said, yeah. That's so gross. Don't you wish it could be just Butch instead?
Not really. I mean, sure, he's cool, but I don't really like. Goodbye. We'll miss you.
Goodbye. We'll miss you.
Oh, look how sad Freddy is. Why is he standing like that?
Pissed his pants.
Yeah, he had to use the bathroom? What the fuck?
He has his hat in his hand, and by his hat, he means his helmet.
I'm sorry, but you have to leave. Goodbye.
Goodbye. We'll miss you.
Oh, back again.
Why are they all like this? What if the Andy was like that too, the bot?
Yeah, there's been a few quests that are like, maybe the concept's cool or interesting or goofy or neat or whatever, but then the actual meat of the quest is just like a dialogue choice or a dialogue check,
Ah, hello.
and that's about
Good
it.
riddance. Get out.
Oh, this guy doesn't like me. I wanted to know if there's actually anyone that hated me.
Over here.
Oh, what the fuck? Well, he hated me enough to start shooting at me.
Oh shit. Wow. Could you just not leave? Is that a
Aha!
possibility?
This is the rest of the game. I can just stay here forever.
Well, no. I mean, but like you can cause havoc and then people hate you. Like Amada says
Could
something.
rest
maybe?
here for a couple of days consecutively.
What do you mean?
Like you shot that guy.
I didn't. My ghoul
You-
shot him.
Whatever.
Yeah. He
Does
shot
that,
first
Does that
though.
have any effect?
Good riddance.
Sure.
Get out.
I don't think so.
Okay.
So far, only Stanley and that guy doesn't like me. So there's 2 people that don't like me versus everyone else who does so far.
You going around and taking a vote so you can tell Amada you can stay.
Yeah, well, essentially, I'm just curious for my own sort of satisfaction, you know. I wonder if I can actually sabotage the air filtration system after resolving it that way.
That would be great. Give it a go.
I think if you do that, you can actually encounter Amada in the wastelands, and she's like fucking hates you.
Cautious.
Hell yeah, dude.
Oh, maybe not. I don't know. I don't know how you would do it. So
You don't belong here anymore.
what if I just damn, that nuke grenade does a lot of damage.
Grenade!
Hey!
Why did this guy just attack me? Whoa, he's really light.
What living underground for so long does to you.
Yeah, there were 2 people that didn't like me, but now there's only 1.
Good riddance. Get out.
What? I thought we settled this.
Yeah, we fucking.
There may
You
be
talk to that.
Is he mad that that guy died?
Well, whatever. Get out of this fucking vault already.
How do I get out?
Probably up.
Go on, get out.
Good riddance. Get out.
Jesus. Wait, what the fuck? Who's hostile to me here?
Over here.
Oh, just a rad roach.
Are you interested in playing the original Deus Ex at all?
Yeah.
That could be a good game.
My home. I'm out of pussy. No. Like, yeah, Bethesda wanted that moment where you're kicked out of the vault a second time, essentially, right? They
Yeah.
wanted that to be like some kind of emotional moment or something. I don't know. But
I
realistically, they would just leave the door open and start and make it like a trading hub, right? You come
Yeah.
back in a few days, it'd be all fixed up.
You opened the vault.
Yeah, but they just, I don't know. You can't stay here. I didn't want to stay.
Plus, they don't really. I mean, they kind of set up Amada, but she really doesn't do much. You know, so why would you?
I always forget to fucking set my FOV every time. Maybe I should have done the Butch way. Never done that before.
Over here.
Having her hate you would be a fucking better ending to the storyline. Let's see. Let me look this up. Fallout 3. Amada.
Don't push your luck out here.
Interactions.
Okay, I wanted to do the... Oh god, I still have that Boogie tweet up. I wanted
Disgust.
to do, Our Little Secret. Location Andale. Where's that at on the map? It is southeast of Fort Independence. Where's Fort Independence?
Destroying the vault's reactor enables a random encounter involving Amada and an Enclave officer leading a pair of Enclave soldiers. After assuring her that the Enclave is always ready to assist citizens in distress, the officer asks if Amada has the vault's location. After she states that it's in her Pip-Boy, the officer orders soldiers to open fire and gun her down.
I'm
The
guessing
soldiers
you
will kill her unless the player intervenes. If she lives,
Yeah.
she will walk away and scold the lone wanderer,
Over here.
saying to stay away from her because her situation is the lone wanderer's fault. That's right.
There you are.
I think that also allows you to get Butch as your companion or something. Put. I'd rather have my ghoul. Oh god.
Glad that's over. Aha, there you are. I'm glad that's over.
God, he's such a fucking sniper with that shotgun.
I know she grew up in a vault, but would her first instinct be to run up to the people in guns? The first people with guns that she sees and ask for help?
I'm glad that's over.
Is that what's implied, or is it? I thought it was like that they captured her essentially, or like they're preying on her her being naive.
I mean, yeah, it's like the first line of dialogue is, "Sorry, miss, but we need to ask you a few questions. We need to know where you got that suit."
Why would
And
the
then she says,
Enclave kill
"I'm from
her?
Vault 101. Please, you've got to help me."
Why would they kill her though? Because the Enclave likes Vault 101 because they are pure and not tainted in their measure of things.
I don't know.
That's how, because I remember the Colonel guy. That's how he tries to like convince you to put the FEV into the water system because it wouldn't affect you because you grew up in the vault and don't have enough radiation to be affected by it or something. I don't know. I guess it's my fault for trying to have Bethesda stuff make sense.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe he's like he tricks you. I don't really remember. I remember one time I put the FEV virus in the water supply on. I did like an evil playthrough, but I really don't remember what came of it. I think this is it over here. This looks right. Yeah, Andale, okay.
You're listening to Enclave Radio. I'm John Henry Eden, President of the Enclave, President of America, President of your heart.
Strange meat.
Ooh, so what's up, Jack? All right.
Well, hello there.
Well, Hello there, fella. Good to meet you. Name's Smith.
Look
Jack
at those
Smith. Welcome
ray
to Andale,
traced
the
lights
best little
coming
town in
from
Virginia.
the.
Not here, not in Andale, no, sir. The great Commonwealth of Virginia is alive and well. In fact, we just voted ourselves a new governor. The adults walked right on down to the polling location and dropped ballots into the box. Yes, sir, it's every American's civic duty to cast his vote for his favorite Republican candidate. Am I right? Yes, sir, democracy is God's best gift, right after family, of course. Now, my vote is my business and no one else's. But I'll tell you one thing, we didn't vote for any beatnik liberal commies,
Whoa.
that's for sure.
Whoa.
And it's good to meet you, too. Feel free to stay in Andale as long as you like. Heck, stop by the house for dinner sometime if you'd like. Just let Linda know beforehand so she can make enough for 4. I hope to see you there. I work to feed my family just like every red-blooded American man should. Why, a man that can't keep his family fed isn't any kind of man at all. No, sir. Andale, greatest place there is. We win Town of the Year every year. We've got no end of food and no troubles at all. Yep, there's no better place to raise a family. I'll tell Linda and Junior that you said hello.
Well, hello. Welcome to Andale. Well, I don't right know. But we're the best one. Isn't that what matters? I mean, we're the winners. Us. Not Springfield. So like I was saying, welcome. It's the best little town there is. We don't have a care in the world here. I mean, honestly.
Are you in just one house?
Huh?
Where are you?
I mean,
I'm in
preparing
Andale.
a meal for you.
Is this a
Just
DLC?
crazy twist of the tongue.
No, this is
You're new
the
here, aren't you?
cannibal unmarked
Wow.
quest.
I've never got a chance to talk.
I think these guys are the cannibals.
It's okay, I guess. There aren't a lot of kids around here. Dad says it could be worse. But there are a lot
It's
of starving kids.
this
in
is
other
so
places.
weird, cause
Still,
like,
I wish I had more kids to play with.
why do they care about like democracy and Americana so much, right? Like the family, you know, all that shit. When it's been 200 years, they're acting like the bombs dropped last month, right? And they're like coping with that realization, right? These people, they should. It's so weird. They should have been born and grown up in the wasteland, right?
They were.
So why do they act like this? Why are they trying to have a semblance of like old America?
They wouldn't be.
You remember
They
in New Vegas, the White Gloves, they were a tribe of cannibals.
Or if they did, yeah, I was gonna say if they did,
they
it
were
would
a
have been
tribe.
Like no, it would have been like the Elvis guys. That's what it would have been like. It would have been a new culture that would have developed, you know, from a fragment of something that was old. It wouldn't be whatever the fuck this is.
It would be cannibalism mixed with Americana. Not
Right.
like using it as a guise. It would have been some kind of weird
Not
fusion
yet.
of the two.
The same things that all parents
Yeah.
do. They work in the basement, or sometimes in Mr. Wilson's shed. Dad says that when I'm older. It's swell, except I wish there were more kids, and my dad says I'm gonna have to marry smelly old Ginny Wilson. He keeps saying stuff to my mom about keeping the family going, and how when him and Mr. Wilson were brothers, they didn't want to get married. It's weird. That means Mr. Wilson is my uncle, and Ginny is something. I don't know. It seems weird to marry her.
Well, gotta go. Bye.
How do you know what's weird and not?
Yeah. If he just grew up knowing he'd have to marry his cousin, he wouldn't find that weird.
Yeah.
Because that'd be all he knows.
Hello.
Like, Alright, so obviously there's something weird going on in the basement.
We're gonna have a problem.
Mm-hmm.
But, I think you gotta talk to some old guy. I seem to remember that. And he gives you the skinny of what's going on.
Hey there, mister. You need something?
Why, hello there. I heard there was someone new coming. Are you joking? It's fantastic here. The best town in the USA. Oh, well, no one ever asks me my opinion about anything.
Good to. Well, hi there. Welcome to Andale. I'm Willie Wilson, though folks just call me Bill. Is there anything I can do for you? I feed my family
Willie
and I love
Wilson.
my wife and daughter. What else more is there to life, stranger? Family first. And any man who says anything different is saying something wrong. And you should.
I mean, obviously, without knowing what's going on here, these people are supposed to give you a weird feeling, right?
Why, it's a place to settle down and raise a
But that's
family.
all. That's as far as
Besides,
that's the
there's
thought.
no room. As amazing as Andale is it any wonder?
Yeah, probably.
Here we go, Old Man Harris.
What? How? How did you get in here? What are you doing in this town? Get out! Get out while you can!
Slow down, Grandpa.
What's wrong? You don't see anything wrong with a quiet little town full of friendly people in the middle of a blasted wasteland? Nothing wrong with being friendly, but these folks aren't just friendly. They're killers. You just watch your back around here and get out while you can. Get out of town while you still can. Get out of here. Run!
Is that all he says?
Why is he still there then?
What? Yeah, and why does he?
So they're trying to trick you by being friendly, but that guy,
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, there's.
Hey there, stranger. I got something I want to talk to you about. I couldn't help but notice that you were poking around in Bill's shed. So, did you find what you were looking for in there?
Hmm.
And did you see anything
I would have tried.
unexpected there?
I would try to speech him.
And do you have any thoughts on that? Well, that's good to hear, friend. You wouldn't believe how judgmental some people can be, honestly. All I'm trying to do is keep my family happy and fed. Tell you what, talk to Linda. She'll give you some of her special meat pie. It's to die for. But not you. You're good people. Oh, we are. Absolutely. Family first here. Oh, someone spilled our beans, didn't they? Well, Andale has been 4 families and only 4 families for a very long time. 2 families marry into one another, take a new name, and start a new life. There's nothing wrong with that, is there? I can't say that I know what you're talking about, but I sure as heck don't like your tone. You've got no business coming in here and judging us. We're 4 hard-working American families. I work hard to put food on the table for my family, so do all the men here. It's not easy living the American dream, but damn it, we're doing the best we can. Yeah, well, he's hit it rough. Ever since his wife died, he just hasn't been enthusiastic about the Andale lifestyle anymore. He stays locked up in his house all day, and the girls bring him his meals. He barely eats enough to stay alive. Poor guy. He's all skin and bones. Oh, Old Man Harris? Don't mind him. He's gone. Did he now? Every time he does this, he scares our new friends off, and we love people. It's a shame when they slip out of our grubby little paws. Come back.
I'm glad that's over.
Very good.
I saw what happened out there, stranger. Those people may have been my family, but it had to be done. I was like them for so many years. I can't even talk about it. The only thing I can do is try to raise these kids and make Andale into a decent place. Sure did. Can't say that I'm proud of it, though. It was all just normal. It's what we all did. I didn't ever think much about it. I married Gladys, just like every boy in Andale married the girl closest to his age. We had Linda, and she grew up to marry Jack. It wasn't until Gladys died that I thought about what went on around here. So many people over the years, hundreds, thousands maybe. But what could I do? I'm just an old man. We'll do our best is what we'll do. Me and the kids here in Andale. It'll be hard going. I just hope that one day these kids will grow up to do some good for this place after all the evil that's been done here. They'll stay here with me and I'll raise them myself. It's a shame that they have to grow up without their parents. But to tell you the truth, it's a lot better than growing up with their parents, everything considered. Better an orphan than a cannibal, I guess.
Okay. Wait, so he said Linda was his kid? Did I kill her?
Yeah, of course you did.
Which one was her? Where'd she... Jack...
Oh wait, I guess not. You should go do that though.
Bill, Martha, Jack, Bill... No, there was a second chick here, but I can't find her body.
Interesting.
One Enclave, one America, now and forever.
Like, is the implication supposed to be... Like, how did people... There is a story in Megaton about how... Someone, about how Megaton started, and... It's, like, they found the crater, and they just survived in the crater as the bombs were falling or some shit. Right?
Beats me.
I'm just trying to, like, how did people survive probably the most bombed place in the United States outside of the vault, right? Because obviously those people, they've been here for a while, those Andale people. Like, how did they survive the bombs initially?
Maybe they were in a vault. And then it opened up. They could run around.
Well, it couldn't have been the two that I've been to, other than I mean, it couldn't have been 101 either, because 101's purpose is it was supposed to stay forever closed.
Right.
108 and 106. I think 106 is the vault where it's just the clones of Gary, and 108 is where they would just pump drugs into the air system to fuck with people. And there's Vault 92 and another one somewhere, 80 something, somewhere.
I don't know. It's been what 200 years since the explosions.
Yep, 200 years.
They could have fucking moved there from somewhere. Who knows?
Oh, there's 87.
Well, wait, but that guy does say that. I guess. I mean, he says they've been there for years, but I don't know.
Again, like in New Vegas, right? People did survive, and mostly because of Mr. House was shooting down nukes. He says that, like his like systems weren't fully operational. Like he didn't get the platinum chip in time, so he was only able to shoot down like 15% of nukes or something like that. I don't remember. He like hit 77 warheads or something, or he got like 15% of 77 warheads that were launched in Vegas, something like that. So okay, like he shot down enough nukes where things weren't completely fucked around Vegas, right? And people were bombed back to being tribals essentially.
Right.
And then he uplifted the tribals when his Securitron started seeing the NCR scouts. He uplifted the tribals so they would rebuild Vegas and be able to welcome the NCR when they arrived.
Yeah.
And then there's the whole like you see the tribal lifestyle in Honest Hearts in Zion. Zion was protected. It didn't get nuked. It's an oasis in fucking America essentially. And people are still living as tribals there. And it all like kind of makes sense. But nothing about the Capital Wasteland makes any like sense to me.
Yeah. It all seems much more thrown together.
Yes. All right, next side quest, Agatha's Song. I think I had to go to what?
Because it was.
Yeah.
They just threw things together.
Agatha's house.
Again, not to be too down on this game.
To the west of the scrapyard.
I don't even dislike it really.
No, I don't. Yeah. I don't either. It's just not. I mean,
there's just not a lot there. It's just not.
New Vegas had
very surface level.
Despite them like getting their dev time slashed.
Yeah.
And them having to work with an engine they've never worked with before, and the game coming out as a buggy piece of shit, to be honest. Yeah. It was practically unplayable on console at launch.
I believe that.
But again, they did get their dev time slashed. So it's kind of hard to blame them. Who knows? What the fuck? Albino Rad Scorpion, what the fuck? Jesus Christ, that thing was tanky. I don't remember where I was going. What was I saying? Oh yeah. They still had the like. They still had assets. They still had an engine that like they didn't have to make themselves and stuff. They had a jumping off point, and they also had Fallout 1 and 2, which Bethesda also had. They just kind of completely ignored it. Them. Other than like, oh, this is something people know. This is something people know. This is something people know.
Yeah.
You know.
Again, very surface level.
Yeah. There are like little things that I can give Bethesda credit for, as far as like Well, at least they did think of this in regards to like completely retconning things, right? Like how the Brotherhood act in the Capital Wasteland. At least there's the outcasts, right? Like why are there super mutants in the Capital Wasteland? Well, at least there's like a vault where they're doing FEV experiments.
Yeah.
Why is like like at least they like decided to make their game on the East Coast rather than the West Coast if they were going to like fuck with all the lore and stuff, right? It's like at least they had enough courtesy to sort of do that, but if they had, why didn't they just, I don't know, why didn't they just go that extra step, right, and make something wholly
I wasn't expecting any visitors. It's locked
unique?
for a reason. Don't get any ideas.
But then that wouldn't be you have things you know.
Yeah, it's just, it's such a weird blending of
My.
things you know, and then also like
a little bit worn out from your travels.
these little
Here's some dumb
caveats.
shit
Look at my
our
terrible
fucking
nails.
janitor thought of and we threw it in the game.
It's so nice to meet you. Now, what? Oh, don't worry about me. I'm just fine out here. My husband, rest his poor soul, saw to it that our house was well
The
protected.
prodigal son returns.
Yeah.
Oh, that's yes, he's gone. We decided to cut off contact. Oh goodness, no. I trade with him for whatever I need. Besides shelter, well, I offer something. If not in person, I use my husband's old radio set. Oh, you are a... Yes, that's exactly the problem that I have with it. It doesn't quite play all of the notes correctly, and I have to constantly tinker. Yes, my husband was very proud of the set. I've tried to use it to
homemade
get whatever
violin.
I need, but I've never gotten a reply.
Where did he learn to play the violin in the first place?
And why would you just assume that it wouldn't stay in tune? Are they bad at making homemade violins?
It was an intelligence check, Jack. That means my guy just knows, alright?
That means you enable Sherlock mode.
Well, my
and
husband
I
has
see
Yeah.
scratches
hobbies.
around
I'm
the
afraid mine
charger's
was making
hole,
that
which means that
sorry
a drunk
instrument.
used this phone.
I only wish I could replace it. But now that my trading depends on my violin. If you can bring me a violin... Yes, very sad. If you give me...
I mean, this fucking old ass bitch is like in the middle of nowhere, right?
Mm-hmm.
You have a point. Perhaps I have a small...
If
amount of
if I had to
ammunition. My
build a
husband,
homemade
I can
violin,
build this
just thinking of all the tools I would need to get and all the
As promised, here's the key to the
Well, whatever,
ammunition
never mind.
box. It's before you leave. It all starts with
She's-
my
that's
great
her
If they
hobby.
could build a
great-grandmother
homemade
Hilda
violin, they
back
could
It's her hobby.
clean up.
2007.
Okay, here we go. It starts with a
Neighborhood.
great-grandmother
Before the
Hilda.
bombs fell.
yeah,
They can fucking make a homemade violin, but they're living in a house with
yeah, but you can't clean up
newspapers on
the
floor.
fucking
Yes.
the
Hilda
paper
sent
on the fucking
50
whatever that
letters
is.
to my great-grandmother Mary,
Newspapers
who
from the
passed on.
pre-war
And
declaring
You
so
can't
that
sleep-
war.
I suppose the correspondence.
You can't sleep in a bed that isn't
certainly is a
fucking
long
disintegrating.
That precious instrument has been
No
through
sheets,
a lot.
mattress only.
Anyway, Hilda was quite a special woman, classically trained and exceptionally talented at the violin.
Like the bomb,
Her pride
they
and
made
joy
it so whenever
was
you
her
try and make
Stradivarius
clothes,
violin.
it comes out looking like
When
rags.
the war reared its head, she
Damn.
was invited by Vault Tech into Vault 92. They claimed the vault would be dedicated to preserving musical talent. Vault Tech was always promoting the... Hilda couldn't pass on a chance to meet many of the... Then the bombs fell. The vault was sealed, and my family never heard
How'd your
from her
family
again.
survive?
She kept it in a special pressurized case. If
They
the case
didn't.
is still functioning, the Stradivarius would be in... Hilda Stradivarius was named the Soi Stradivarius. Thank you for this. She was quite a special woman. Hilda was her pride, and when war reared...
Isn't Vault 92 the one with the drugs?
No, that was 108, I think.
Which one's 92?
I don't know. Locate Vault-Tec headquarters.
Well, for my great... I hope you...
Vault 92.
From what I gather, it's located in...
She said she gave me a key to an ammo box.
Oh, this was the one where like they play white noise over the speakers. And that
Oh, it like
makes the
drove him
people
crazy?
Yeah.
Okay.
That drove him crazy? Not sleepy?
Yeah.
I guess we'll go to Vault-Tec headquarters first. Why not?
Over here. Oh! Glad that's over.
Get out of here, stalker.
So is there like Vault-Tec was subsidized by the U.S. government, right?
If you
Or they're
say
like
so.
they were like
Yeah.
or they're like some kind of joint collaboration with the government or something.
Their headquarters is in DC, so that's what Bethesda's in trying to imply with their level of detail.
Yeah. What the fuck? Where's this? Do I go here? Do I go in here?
Surely not.
No, yeah, I do. You have to go through the metros to get to certain places.
Oh. Okay.
Why is Vault-Tec so comically evil? Like, is there lore on that? Like,
Say
sure,
what?
there's a few control vaults, right?
Mm-hmm.
That were just like, oh, this one's supposed to open after 25 years. This one's supposed to open after 50 years. This one's supposed to open after 100 years, 150, 200, right? A few control vaults like that. But there's also just ones that were obviously doomed to fail. Because they were doing evil experiments with the people in them.
Well, I think that...
Why?
Well, if you want the cool answer that isn't in the game, I think that Vault-Tec is the ultimate bourgeoisie, like they're the global elites, and when the bombs were falling, they realized that they were going to be as bored as shit in their vaults. So they have CCTVs of all the other vaults. And they're just watching them go crazy or fucking kill themselves or whatever. And they're going, ha 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 ha, from there.
But there seems to be a scientific angle to it, though. Like, they were able to, like, I can understand that angle in the aspect that
the scientific
it's
angle
like,
is that all of the bourgeoisie in the master vault, they were really into NASA punk.
But yeah, as I was saying, like, I can understand that in the sense of, like, it's like unethical scientists finally being able to do like mass human experimentation, right?
Yeah. Right.
Not just people that are so evilly rich that they want to watch other people suffer from weird experiments.
I guess, yeah. Maybe because they're connected to the government.
Like, Vault-Tec's a scientific organization. Like, they branched off from another scientific organization, I'm pretty sure. Or, like, right?
Where'd you learn this lore? Vault? What's it called? The one you play on the phone? Fallout Shelter?
No.
Yeah, is that from Fallout Shelter?
I think that's just, like, implied a lot, right?
Listen, man, I don't know what the hell you're talking about, truly.
Personally...
You've never got that impression that Vault-Tec was a scientific organization.
I mean...
No, I just don't know enough about Vault-Tec.
They seem
I don't
more
know
like
any
a
of this.
Shadow Corp They seem like an Illuminati type to me. We're Vault Tech, and then like no one questions where they came from, kind of thing, because bombs are all the craze.
Because it's a Bethesda game.
Yeah, no one questions where they came from because it's a Bethesda
they were in
game.
Fallout 1 and 2, so I think, right?
Well, what, Vault Tech?
I mean, yeah, obviously, because Vaults were in those games, so yeah.
Well, sure, but yeah, I mean, they were a different thing. Then I think 1 and 2 it was probably more strictly a scientific organization, because you don't really find many experimental vaults, do you? What?
I'm not sure. I know, like, yeah, the one in
Fallout 1. Let's see here.
The whole
List of
point
known
of like
vaults.
Fallout 2 is one of the control vaults with a Gek opened up and was able to, you know, do Gek shit.
Okay, so oh, interesting. So this is it seems like from what I'm reading that they really only introduced this whole there's a whole bunch of vaults out there in Fallout 3.
Oh,
So,
really? Okay.
Yeah, so in Fallout 1 there were 2 vaults. There was Vault 12. Oh wait, actually I guess 3 if you're including your own vault. So there's the protagonist vault, then there's Vault 12, which was medical experiment studying the effects of gradual radiation exposure. Door was designed to not seal correctly.
Yeah, see, that's yeah, that's already an experiment though, and also the fact that it's number 12, you know, implies that there's at least 12, right?
I guess. But the other fucking weird thing too is that Vault-Tec is headquartered in DC, but the lower number vaults are on the West Coast and the high number vaults are on the East Coast.
Yeah.
So I feel like there might have been some other lore in place that just kind of got trampled on when Bethesda took over.
Dude, having to navigate through these metros is so confusing.
But yeah, anyway, in Fallout 1 there was 3 vaults, in Fallout 2 there was 1 other vault, and in Fallout 3 there's like 5, then Fallout 4 there's like 5 or 6.
It's so weird.
So you went the wrong way?
I have no idea. It's so confusing navigating the fucking metros. The fucking waypoints also get confused by them.
Yeah.
Yeah, here we go. I had to take this metro.
Ah, of course. How could you fucking...
he's even grumbling at the thought of having to take another metro. But yeah, the whole like reason that the West Coast has the NCR and has like an actual civilization going on. I mean, other than it being, how many years did Fallout 1 take place after the Great War? Fallout 1 and 2?
Like 75? I think it was 70 years.
But yeah, like one of the reasons why the West Coast is so successful is because one of the control vaults opened up and had a Gek, and it became Shady Sands, right? And that's the NCR's capital. It's built around that vault.
Mm-hmm.
There you are.
Everyone has Chinese weaponry. Feral ghouls in a subway have Chinese weaponry.
It was a dead raider from
Dead raiders in
yeah.
the subway have Chinese weaponry.
I have Chinese weaponry.
You have many Chinese weapons.
Over here.
Oh god, an overlord.
Aha, there you are.
Is that another one? No, that was a master of brood or something.
I'm glad that's over.
Yeah, there it is. There's Vault-Tec. Maybe we'll learn some lore in the Vault-Tec headquarters
Yeah,
in DC.
let's take a look here.
Who's there?
Where are you going? I wanted to stop
guess it was
moving.
not. What do you need?
He's so ugly. Look at him.
Very well.
Alright. Impress me, Bethesda, with your terminal lore.
There you are.
Is he just down here? That's weird. Okay, so first off, they have a replica of Vault 101's vault door in their lobby.
Okay.
Well, that's their most famous vault. It's the one that sold the most copies.
All right.
I hear a sentry bot somewhere. Let's not go into a different section first. Let's
Look, find some lore to look
I'm
at.
trying to find some lore.
Also, why is it hanging on a like diagonal even though the chains are going straight down?
Yeah, it's fine. These games have always looked like shit.
Gravities don't apply to vault doors.
I guess this is just the canteen. There's no lore
This
in
is
the
the-
canteen.
There's no lore in the canteen, for God's sake.
Back in the pre-war, people loved eating iguanas on a stick. And they
Yeah.
loved
They did.
storing it in the fridge so they
They
could eat
did.
it after their
Right.
lunch break.
I can't get up there. Alright.
This place is not safe.
Yeah, Vault 101 is it was never supposed to be opened ever.
Mm-hmm.
Which makes it the best vault.
Since you don't see. Non-combatants are advised to stand clear of weapons discharge.
Where's the lore? You guys see any lore?
I'm trying to look for the lore. I can't see it. I'm sure there'll be a computer that says there's a lot of really long blocks of text on it.
I'm looking for that computer. Where's... You alright there, Sharon? Alright, back to looking for lore.
Back to looking for the lore computer. Is that it?
No.
That was a broken one.
Like, I'm getting lost. Which way have I been? Have I been this way?
I'm really bad with directions.
Me too.
So
I
I
think I've
can't
been
help
this
you.
way. Yeah, it's, okay,
You've
I was
been
here.
here.
Okay, yeah. Let's go this way.
I think you were here also.
Yeah, but I just, like, was there to fight.
I think you're going in a circle.
I think I am. No, fuck me! Oh my god. Jesus fucking Christ. Alright, we're gonna rush through and kill everything first. And then we'll look for the lore.
Okay.
What was even in here? Was it...
Probably some pre-war. Yeah, literally just pre-war money.
Okay.
It's a robo.
Yeah, go here.
Being a citizen in pre-war must have been so fucking depressing. All of the buildings looked identical. Living in 1984.
Oh, was he upstairs? So many fucking robots. Is there lore in here? Oh no, I fell. The jump's so weird. It feels like really weird. I've been this way.
Go back up.
Yeah. Yeah, there's nothing over there.
Where's the goddamn lore computer?
Lore? I feel like Data. Looking for his
Lore.
brother. Is the lore in here? Maybe the lore's on the 3rd floor. If I was the
Maybe.
lore, that's where I would be.
Same.
There you are.
Remember to save.
Oh, there's an autosave when...
Ah, there you are.
Okay, this looks like a room where there's some lore.
Oh, there you go.
System Operations Station 1. Important bulletins. Oh my god. Master Brain.
Due to repeated attempts at people trying to hack into our info, we're going to leave out specific instructions on how to hack our info.
Feeling that someone... The machine didn't... The vending machine didn't work, so someone shit in the coin slot.
Cool.
That's some cool lore.
It's really cool lore. There's that classic biting social satire from
yeah.
Bethesda.
Yep. Vault 112 done. Okay. So there wasn't much lore on those important bulletins. Here we go. Mainframe Station 1 access approval. Okay, Master Brain shut down.
Oh shit, it's Andy.
Hello Andy, we're live.
We're live.
Okay.
I feel like we scared you just now.
No, I'm used to it.
Company store?
What are you up to in Fallout?
We're exploring Vault Tech. We're looking for lore.
Okay. Lore. Lore's always good, right?
We were just wondering, like, what's Vault-Tech's deal? You know? What are
Right.
they? They're comically evil. They're
They got
doing...
people.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hello? Who's there?
What'd you think of that Boogie tweet, Andy?
That was horrifying. I posted my reaction.
I see.
Revolutionizing safety for an uncertain future.
Rolls off the tongue.
Not much lore in these corner offices.
All the lore is on one computer. And even then, it's not there.
Requires key. Okay, I gotta find all the fucking terminals to... or something.
Dude, it's so cool how in Dragon's Dogma, Salamet, he's a very cool, he's a cool character. I like the way they weaved him into the game. I like that there's an item named after a legendary sorcerer that you fight and beat in 2 hits. And then he goes, "No!" What does he say exactly? He goes, solemn at death. Let me see here. Let me see here.
When you find him on Blue Moon? Blue Moon
The
Tower?
first thing on the first thing I look when I look up Salamet death was Salamet was a real disappointment from the Dragon's Dogma. Let's see. Let me see what he says. He says, "My something, my ring."
My cum. My ring.
My ass. My ring. My ring. That's what he goes as he falls down the.
You know, I'm going in circles again. Fuck me. Okay. So we gotta find 3 terminals to be able to get to the lore computer, alright?
That's it. He goes, "What? My talisman, my ring," and he falls down the cliff.
Okay.
Sorry, you were saying? I
I
apologize.
have to find 2 more terminals to be able to get to the lore terminal. Oh, here's one. All the same bulletins. Alright, so I need... This is the employee one. So there was 1 and 2 was over there. Where the fuck is 3? That's a bathroom. That's nothing. There's nothing in there. Nothing in there. That's for the turrets. Where the fuck is the 3rd one? Not this. What are you up to, Andy?
Making walls in Kenshi.
Nice.
Nice.
Okay, yeah. Where, oh where is the other terminal? Oh where can it be?
Fuck, dude, I love Dragon's Dogma so
Dude.
much.
Fuck, Kenshi keeps crashing.
You
I don't
need
know.
to get an SSD.
Yeah, well, I gotta save my money. It's Christmas time. That sucks, cause like that's twice now. So I am getting a little annoyed. And I have like put in the effort to like make shit like not, you know, like the anti-lag shit.
You're probably getting up there, and you got a ton of guys at your base now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go fucking do it.
So I guess I still love Kenshi, but I'm like getting annoyed. Maybe I'll try again later, but right now I gotta buy like, you know, SSD whatever.
Where's this other fucking terminal at? Am I missing something? Maybe it's downstairs? Why would the 3rd one
There's
be
one,
downstairs? Here it is. I found it. There we go.
I think this is what I have, and it's like $50. They're not that expensive these days.
Yeah, and you can just get one that's like big enough to put a couple games on. You don't need like a
Yeah,
huge
this one, you can just get this one.
That's what I did with my last computer. Is I just had one big enough where I'd put 1 or 2 games on it. And
I have
just,
this one, but it's a Tera instead of a.
Where'd you post it?
In general.
Okay, well, not in the Not soon, but maybe soon I'll buy it.
Okay. But yeah, you would just put your games on there, and then the rest just use your hard drive.
All right, you guys ready for lore?
Did you finally found some lore?
I found the third terminal, so I'm heading to the lore.
Right. There's just gonna be fucking lore about the mission you're on right now. There's not gonna be any background stuff.
This is Vault-Tec HQ.
It's Vault-Tec HQ, and it's completely empty.
You don't trust Bethesda to have some lore?
Well, let's see. Look at all that lore. Wow.
This is the Vault-Tec mainframe. And that's all I can...
You gotta download the codes for the mission.
I already knew where vaults were because the Brotherhood of Steel tells you. This was just a waste of time.
Really?
Stop copying me.
Hey, fellas.
Dude, what
We're
the
really showing
fuck?
our age here. I don't know what you were expecting.
Something. Just something.
No.
Man. That's quite disappointing.
Vault-Tec HQ.
Wow. Like, it didn't even have to be specific. It could have been vague, but just something, you know?
I mean, what else would be on the mainframe? What else would be on the central computer of the entire Vault-Tec Corporation? What else would be on?
Nothing, apparently.
Just the code, just the location of Vault 92.
You today, sir?
Very cool. Very cool.
He's just storing all this food.
Yeah. Why? What would you have me do with it?
I don't know. Sell it.
There's no, the merchants don't have enough caps for for anything.
Use a mod.
You got mad when I said
don't-
I was using mods.
No,
There's
I
only a
didn't get
few.
mad.
You made a.
Did I
you-
get mad?
You launched
did-
into a tirade.
You did a little huff, you know, like I wasn't having the true experience.
No, I'm messing around. You have to play Bethesda games with mods if you can.
Yeah, I know you were kidding. I'm just, you know. I did not heavily mod this game. It's no more mods than I would have than I would consider the bare minimum for New Vegas also, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Which would be the bullet time VATS and the fucking loot menu. Cause yeah.
Don't hurt your...
What's up?
I can't believe there wasn't anything in that fucking the
Why would there
HQ.
be anything?
It's Vault-Tec HQ.
Why would there be anything?
The one place I wanted to read a lore terminal.
Sorry, guys.
No, you're good. You're good.
I think it adds to the stream. Did you rip a big bong hit?
Well,
He's got Ferengi flu.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
you've
sick.
got the Ferengi flu. Damn.
You're gonna get sudden death syndrome.
You're not an infant.
My dad's got a bit of a Ferengi flu himself, and I've been trying to avoid him, so I don't get it.
Oh, well, hello
It's been working
again.
so far. It's been like a week, but we'll see. I just got back to fucking working out, and I'm gonna get sick and then be laid out again after fucking 5 weeks.
Never get humans down here these days.
You came back.
Yes, what is it? Very well.
I've got just the thing for Bang.
All right. Bethesda couldn't help themselves. They had to put Vault-Tec HQ in their game, right? But they didn't want to commit to anything about Vault-Tec. So there was absolutely nothing there.
Well, yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
Vault-Tec H fucking Q.
Yeah, and it's just as barren as anything, as any of the other locations.
Time
over here.
You spawn in the middle of
Great.
That's over.
Jesus. Spawned right on top of an overlord. Your favorite Chinese super mutants.
There they are, my Chinese super mutant.
Oh, there's great Deathclaws.
Over here.
They don't know how to navigate around this tree.
Yeah.
Rubber-a-boo.
Hey.
What?
Take it easy. Can we somehow get the Chinese to raid this channel, like they do when the movie has a black guy in it?
What?
Don't they kind of like what was that movie where Chinese people were review bombing it because it had a black guy in it or something? Do you remember something like this?
Yeah, I know that like if there's movie posters in Chinese, they take the black guys off of them.
Yeah, they do that.
I know that.
But there was also some movie where the Chinese were going after a black guy in it for some reason. I don't remember exactly why.
I don't know. I don't know. Wow, that environmental storytelling really popped out at me.
Yeah.
Made my screen all covered in blurry jelly.
Well, I would have liked to see some environmental storytelling in the Vault-Tec HQ. I'll tell you that much.
Did all Vault-Tec employees get a place in the vault?
No. Yes. We don't know. Nobody asked. Until now.
I mean, you think that'd be one of the perks, right? Or at least they'd say it that you would, but they could have been lying, you know? But we'll never know, because that mainframe only had the locations and access
it only
codes
had
for the vaults. Didn't have any, and it didn't have, like, their mission statement. It didn't have, like, all the vaults.
Just 92.
Well, no, to be fair, it was all the ones in the Capital Wasteland. I just knew where all of them were already.
Glad that's over.
Because the Brotherhood of Steel found them all for some reason. Well, you know, there could have been a vault that they put a bunch of cool tech in, you know? Maybe that's, you know.
No.
No?
No.
No? Okay. This is the vault where we're putting all the energy weapons.
Listen, you don't understand. That's a lot of work.
What?
Putting that vault in.
Hmm.
Kasdan said you were clear. Keep an eye out for those locals.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just... It's like everything is a first draft. Everything from beginning to end of the execution is the first draft.
The door is already just wide open.
So far, the experiment is going exactly as planned.
This place is not
We're
safe.
subjecting the residents to extremely low-frequency white noise in regular intervals through the loudspeaker system. Using the soundproof recording studios, the musicians was an inspired idea. Kudos to the Vault-Tec Selection Committee on their shrewdness.
Okay.
Over here. I'm glad that's over. Aha, there you are. I'm glad that's over.
Andy.
What's up?
What's your favorite bit of Fallout lore?
I like the vault where it's like they have to pick somebody in the vault to get sacrificed, and then they learn at the end they didn't have to do that, so they feel really bad.
That's a good vault. That's in New Vegas.
Yeah. I like Tenpenny. Not Tenpenny. Well, I like Tenpenny Tower. I also think it's funny how in Tenpenny Tower, like, the ghouls always fuck you over. Like, the ghouls just cannot live nice. I don't know. There's like a lot of random shit in Fallout that I like.
Michael, what about you?
Over here.
Hello, Michael?
I like, it can be anything?
There you are.
Yeah, anything.
I really like Dr. House.
Oh.
He is cool.
Because he's Odo?
And I like it that he's Odo.
There you are. Glad that's
All of like the big MT stuff is cool.
Really? I think that's the worst DLC.
You don't like that stuff?
No. It's kind
I
of
like that one.
annoying. I mean, I kind of like the idea that these like whack job scientists have just been unwittingly releasing horrors upon the Mojave, like Night Stalkers and Cazadors and stuff like that.
Okay.
But like everything else in that DLC is kind of too goofy to me.
Oh, is that the fucking
Old World Blues?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't really like that one that much.
What?
Like even gameplay wise, it's kind of annoying. All the enemies are really tanky, especially the Robo Scorpions.
Yeah, yeah.
The lobotomites are really tanky. And then you have to like redo the all the like facilities. There's like you have to do them and then like do a harder version and do an even harder version or like a special challenge or something in them. It's just kind of annoying. You have to replay them to like do everything.
I only did 2 DLCs for I only played 2 of the DLCs for New Vegas, and
Really?
the first one was Old World Blues that I finished, and then I did the one with the Valley with the other courier. Which one's that?
I don't like that one.
Lonesome Road? Is that what it's called?
I think
Yeah,
so.
yeah, Lonesome Road.
And yeah,
You
I
played the
quit that
2
one.
worst ones.
Yeah, I literally,
You
did
literally
the 2 worst ones.
Dead Money and Honest Hearts are fucking great.
I know. I've been told.
Sometimes I just want to replay New Vegas so I can play Dead Money again.
You know what? Blame fucking Mike for not telling me.
What do you mean?
He could have told me that those 2 DLCs were the bad ones, and I should play the other one. Because all I fucking heard, when people talk about the fucking DLCs for New Vegas, were they're great. Oh, the DLCs are great.
I did really like Old World Blues when it first came out, but after having replayed it, that honestly, like if I replay New Vegas, it's like a coin toss whether Old World Blues is going to like stop my playthrough in its tracks.
Yeah.
And make me not pick it up again. But that's usually the second to last thing I do. The other one being Lonesome Road. But it took me forever to replay Lonesome Road from the first time I played it, because I would play Old World Blues first, and then I would just stop in Old World Blues and not get the Lonesome Road.
Yeah.
Not really much going on in this vault, huh? Just some bloat flies.
If there's not much going on in Vault-Tec HQ, how much could be going on at a fucking vault, you know?
I like that my ghoul companion just grumbles randomly from time to time, because that's kind of how I feel.
Yeah. Yeah. It's good that you're on the same page.
Encouraged by the latest batch of data, it seems that 33% of the subjects are now lapsing into a trance-like state on occasion. When in this state, we're fairly certain that suggestion and programming of the subject can be applied. We've begun testing this by implanting subtle cues in affected subjects, making them scratch their ear or constantly fix their hair. So far, I'm happy to report a 100% success rate on this implementation method.
Okay, so this vault was supposed to be filled with great musicians of the time, right? And they're playing white noise over the speakers in order to essentially mind control them.
Right. Right.
White noise mind suggestion combat experimentation. Vault-Tec's confidential plan. The results are better than they expected. Okay, and then the white noise just drove them crazy. Oops.
They call them the crazies.
Yeah, like the Brotherhood calls the mutants the uglies.
It's like a child wrote it.
Disaster today. One of our test subjects, V920717, has murdered 3 other residents in a fit of unbridled rage, the likes of which I've never seen. It took almost 23 shots before the security team took him down. This subject has no history of violence or mental instability whatsoever. My concern is that this subject is one of our most successful implant recipients, able to execute complex instructions during a trance state.
I hear something weird in there. Ooh. What else down here is... Where did oh, there he is. Okay. You like Mr. House, eh?
Yeah. I think he's Jewish coded.
Ferengi coded?
He's Ferengi coded. Which is why I like him.
It's Mirelurks.
Hello? Who's there? There you are. I'm glad that's over.
Did anyone at Starfleet care that he made a one planet uninhabitable to humans and another uninhabitable to Cardassians? Did he get a reprimand?
I think they bring it up. I can't remember exactly. I mean, it's essentially a war crime.
Yeah.
Yeah. 1 second.
You gotta go, bro?
No, I don't.
Well, there's some lore for you. Somebody was reading Nikola Tesla and you.
I can't believe what I've discovered. Just before he died, one of the security team members told me everything. The Overseer has been implanting these murderous intentions in the entire Vault population without my knowledge. Using the loudspeakers in the dorms instead of just the studios. He subjected everyone to the white noise as they slept. He then implanted combat suggestions he claims came from Vault-Tec itself. He must be completely insane. No observation, no controls. I'm going to have to confront him now and make him pay for what he's done. Half the Vault is dead. The other half, fighting for its life. Good luck to all of us. And may God have mercy on our souls.
Okay. So it's another comically evil Vault-Tec experiment.
Right. Is Vault 101 the only vault they didn't experiment on?
I mean, the experiment is that it was never supposed to be opened.
Right.
No,
Wait,
there's a
what
few.
was
There's
your
a few.
question, Michael?
There's a few control vaults. Again, it's just the experiment was like they open after 25, 50, 75, 100, like, you know, little intervals.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah. Wait, Michael. What was your question?
I was saying it seems like Vault 101 is the only vault they didn't experiment on, but then Hunter said that they did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm glad that's over.
But if they're that comically evil, why even give them the possibility of opening the vault?
They just like seeing like the variety of just messing with people. I think. I don't know.
No, I understand that. I'm saying if you're going to do that and you're already comically evil, why even give them the possibility of opening the vault at all?
I don't know.
Because Bethesda wrote that vault.
Because you need to play the game and exit the vault. You need to exit the vault to play the game. Is that why?
Yeah. I mean, also, like, think of it this way, too. Like, this is many people's first Fallout game, right?
Yeah.
And, it makes the vault... Like, if the vault that you're from has, like, some kind of... Had some kind of, like, weird... You're never supposed to leave it sort of thing. That kind of makes you think, that the other vaults are like that, too. And then when you, like, discover that there's all these other different experiments going on, it's like, whoa, what the heck, you know?
Mm-hmm.
There you are. I don't like the look of this place. Very well. Glad that's over.
I mean, yeah, they shouldn't have let you open it from the inside. It just seems, I don't know. But the whole thing about Vault 101 too is like, they've just been, they were lying. They did send people, they opened the door to send people out and to let James in and his wife. Which they never, I don't think they ever go into. Like, I can understand, why you would want a very smart scientist and his wife to be in your vault, right? Like, how did James know about Vault 101? How did he know, like, what their experiment was? If at all. Why did they let him in? Why did he think they would let him in? Like, what? It's...
Yeah.
Like, does the game ever explain any of this?
It doesn't seem so.
Oh, this is what's her face's great grandmother. Wow. So spooky.
What happened?
She just, her mind was deteriorating because of the suggestive white noise or whatever.
Over here. Aha, there you are.
I hope when I inevitably go insane, I'm still well enough off to sit down at the computer and do a log. You still gotta open a text file. You gotta.
Captain's
you gotta-
log.
Yeah.
I've gone crazy.
I've gone completely insane.
Who set down all these landmines?
The level designer at Bethesda.
There's some weird ambient noise.
Oh, there you are.
You hear that?
I'm glad that's over.
Yeah, that's Todd showering.
Yeah, it sounds like an actual, like, it's not mixed very well. I don't know.
God, looking at this and thinking of that fucking sycophantic article that got written about him in Esquire or whatever. How he's the Elon Musk of gaming or whatever the fuck that thing.
Jesus Christ. I mean, like, yeah, there's no wonder why they think they can do no wrong. But at least before Starfield, right? Shit like that, their fucking games being beloved despite being buggy pieces of shit.
It's crazy.
I mean, that shit would go to my head too, probably.
The Bethesda director is the video game industry's Christopher Nolan. That was it.
Oh, yeah, it's Christopher Nolan, that's right.
Pushing the boundaries of the medium from Elder Scrolls to Fallout.
I mean, he had a
But
talk
nothing.
with Elon Musk. That's probably what you're confusing it with. Todd Howard and Elon Musk sat down together and were interviewed.
They're good friends. It wasn't weird at all.
Elon Musk must be the most autistic, socially inept, weird-sounding motherfucker.
Yeah.
God, what was that thing recently where he was getting interviewed or whatever, and it like he like would never look at the interviewer. He just kept like looking at the audience for their approval to like get them to clap and stuff. It was so weird. He looked like a weird lizard, like careening his head.
I think partially
Careful.
it's the
Goodness gracious.
it's all the shit he has injected into his face to make himself look younger or whatever those fucking whatever those people do, you know?
Thank you enough. All I can give you is the
Like he's clearly, if you look at his body, he's clearly tried to fuck himself up with some performance enhancing drugs for some reason. To
Now there
Over
was the-
here.
Oh.
yeah, get her.
Ah.
Yeah, yes. There's your fucking violin.
It's like it's it's not even like a smooth transition. It's like, whoa, what the fuck? What the hell?
Oh. Holy shit. This is
unprecedented.
The gaming industry's Christopher Nolan.
What's up?
And find such oddities as you.
Station's kind of boring. There's no hacking and whacking and smacking. Chopping that meat.
What's wrong with you, Hunter?
What? What do you mean?
Just the way you talk about that shit, man.
Yes,
Crazy.
what is it?
What?
Very well.
What do you mean?
You know what I mean.
You know what he means.
I don't.
Bro. Just playing games. I gotta
Just
go
playing
soon.
games.
I procrastinated my Christmas shopping so bad.
Yeah, it's like 2 days.
I'm gonna just do it all right now. Give a lot of gift cards.
Hey, I don't mind gift cards, you know.
Honestly, I don't mind them either.
Oh, you couldn't have been. You didn't put any thought into it. Yeah, I did. If I didn't put any thought into it, I wouldn't give you any.
Yeah, I was like, at this point in my life, everybody knows I'm shit like this stuff, so they're always just like, "Well, it's fine, dude. We're just
You
glad
get
you
extra,
remember."
yeah. You get extra points for remembering and just doing anything.
Yeah.
What do you need?
God, he's so ugly looking.
Very well.
Not just that he's a ghoul, he's got like a weird shaped head. Oh, you don't have any caps left. Fucking dumb bitch.
Yeah, yeah. Get her. Yeah. When are you done with this game?
When am I done? See, this is what I mean.
Let's fucking go.
This is what I mean when.
Welcome to
I'm just wondering how long you have left, legitimately.
I'm gonna do the main story up until the ending, and then I'll do the pit, and then I'll do Broken Steel.
Okay.
And that's more like that's like the expansion of the main story DLC.
Yeah.
And then it's Point Lookout Mothership Zeta, I think, in that order. There's not much left. I am like racking my brain as to like what else is left to do, like side quest or unmarked quest wise.
Mhm.
And I really can't think of anything.
Pleasure doing business.
Now, when you play Skyrim, how are you going to finish everything? There's infinite quests in that one.
I've never said I was gonna play Skyrim.
You've locked into Skyrim after this.
Didn't you say you want to play Morrowind?
Yes, I did.
Well, earlier he locked into Skyrim. I heard
did
him.
not. No, I did not lock.
Right
into
before we started the stream, he locked into Skyrim.
I did not lock into Skyrim. There hasn't been a poll.
Well, those are fucking rigged anyway.
What do you mean they're rigged?
They're rigged.
How's it rigged?
I don't know how you rigged it. Why are you asking me? You're the one that rigged it. You ought to know.
Thanks.
I voted for Metro Exodus.
Yeah, you and Jack both, huh? I think the only one that's enjoying this is Kai. God bless you, Kai. You're what keeps me going.
You're
the glue that holds this stream together.
You're the what's the guy's name who holds up the Atlas? You were the Atlas to Hunter's stream.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna go. Bye bye.
All right.
Alright, see ya.
Take a look around.
Where'd Jack go?
I think he fell asleep.
Man, he
Speaking
loves doing
of,
that. Is this it? This is the end?
this is the end.
No. I really wanted to play more Fallout 3.
You did? Oh no. Don't worry, we'll finish this thing. We'll wrap this thing up. Alright, bye.
Alright. Who the fuck was that guy? I kinda like the violin, actually.
Remember my offer, outsider. Cash for pre-war books. Welcome back.
This next piece reminds me of something my husband said. Friendship.
I'm gonna look something up real quick. Oh, are you serious? I had to give Agatha sheet music during the quest, because now I can't. If you give her one during the quest, she'll give you Blackhawk, and then you can give her the rest. But apparently, if you don't give her any, she won't take them after the quest, which is really dumb. I'm gonna test that. Not that I don't know, Blackhawk, it's a Scope 44 Magnum. I had a lot of fun with that one I had. I don't think it'd be better than the Lincoln Repeater. Where the fuck is her dumb shack at?
Hey there, come to use the radio set?
Sheet music book. Does it not have a fucking code? Sheet music book, Fallout 3. There it is. What is it? Oop. Player.add item 000 63 6835 6835 F1.
Sit down a spell. Well, I only... No, if I just... You... My word! You actually found some real music paper. I didn't even think it possible. Yet here it is. This is all... Well, like I told you before, my husband left me some... It's his own...
Okay, so you can. So I just... So no one fucking accuses me of cheating.
What do you need?
I'll just go and get the actual one. Cause I missed it in fucking Vault 92. There's like 5 of them throughout the wasteland. One of them was in the bathroom. Found in the living quarter in the men's bathroom. I just missed it because I didn't go in the fucking bathroom because there's usually nothing in the fucking bathrooms, but whatever. This is something I can do before ending the stream, I guess, because it's kind of boring and no one cares, except for me, because I'm autistic. How do you get to living quarters again? Why did the fucking Mirelurks already respawn? That's crazy. Or did I never go to the living quarters, actually? Maybe that's it. The white noise kills the Mirelurks, I guess? No, I must have. Well, I don't know. This is the women's bathroom, I guess. Let's see if anyone's in the chat. No. No one's in the chat. Wow. I can't believe it.
There may be danger here.
There it is. Violins are nice. Violin music. How do you get in there? Actually, I am like wondering if I should save Broken Steel for last. 'Cause that seems like it'd be the most climactic and thematic end to the game and the stream would be like doing Broken Steel. 'Cause fucking Mothership Zeta sucks. Getting getting that out first. What is this? Security terminal?
This next selection was one of my mother's favorites. I hope you'll enjoy hearing it as much as I enjoyed playing.
Maybe I'll leave it to a Twitter poll. Twitter poll that I'm going to rig. Hee 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 hee. Hoo 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 hoo. Ha 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 ha.
You are well. Sit down a spell. Well, I suppose I could. They aren't my pieces of music by any... You make a good point. I'm no... Oh my. What if I'm the last person on the planet? Well, I only need 2 things. Look around you. My husband and I were never into that kind of junk. The most high-tech thing we have is the radio setup. And even that was old before the bombs fell. I need the paper. It's all I know how to use.
You're not 200 years
Can you
old.
help me?
Why would you say it like that?
My word! You actually found some real music. Yet here it is. You've really outdone yourself. This is all too... Well, like I told you before, I don't have wealth. My husband left me something. It's his old pistol. You're welcome. Just keep it clean and repaired, and it will never let you down. Now, Scoot, I have to get...
You get anything else for giving her more, or what? Oh, she only needs 1. Okay. $58. $52. It's 15. This is scoped. Cooler. That's pretty. No recoil. Holy shit. Honestly, the Blackhawk seems better. By the time you get off 6 shots in a reload. Fuck it. I'm gonna use it. I like the Magnums.
Hey there.
What's making me so heavy? Excuse me.
How may I serve you, Master? Good evening, sir. What can I...
That song reminded me how wonderful these composers were. How delightful to have such an amazing imagination.
I once visited a crematorium that gave discounts for burn victims.
Oh, it's the armor that's going to, of course, duh. Duh, stupid.
Be careful.
Oh, you need quantum?
If my note sounds sweeter, it's all thanks to a special someone
You
who
need a
helped
pilot
out
light.
a poor old lady living alone in the wasteland. Thank you, my friend.
You still have 0 caps, you dumb fucking hoe? Do you have a pilot light? No.
Cut it out! What do you need?
There's gotta be a stove in here, right? Dude. No? Who the fuck has a stove in Megaton that I haven't already looted the pilot light out of and sold?
How wonderful these composers were. How delightful to have such an amazing imagination.
Mr. Burke's house.
Each of us shall give birth to 1 billion stars foamed from the mass of our...
Yes, that's locked, and yes, I can see you eyeing it.
Dude, does no one have a fucking stove in Megaton?
This is just a quick thank you to my new friend. Thank you for bringing me what I've been searching for all these years.
Oh my god. Where the fuck can I get a pilot light? Canterbury Commons?
Ah, you made this place get so boring.
What's up? Best place I ever... We get some weird...
Town's a lot safer now. Thank. What can old Uncle Ro...
Did Agatha have a stove? Dude, I've had so many pilot lights.
Welcome back.
No. Tenpenny Tower had to have a stove.
Charmed, I'm sure.
Oh, so the ghouls do kill everybody without the leader. Wow.
Ah, hello. Good to see you. Good to see you. Ah, hello. Oh, hello. Oh, well... Charmed, I'm sure.
Get up. Where's the fucking stove with a pilot light? None of these rooms have a stove. What is this? I've never noticed the lack of fucking stoves in like normal people's homes in this game. Where the fuck can I get a pilot light? I want to make a shish kebab.
Hey, kid.
If I know it sounds sweeter, it's all thanks to a special someone who helped out a poor old lady living alone in the wasteland. Thank you, my friend.
Give me a shot if you need. Yes, that's locked. And yes, I can see you eyeing it.
Oh, there's a stove. Oh, thank God.
Hey. Be careful.
Well, if I know, I thought if you let the ghouls in, then killed their leader before he had a chance to kill everybody, that they wouldn't end up killing everybody. But no, it just happens anyways. So if I would have known that, I would have just taken the ghoul mask and then killed him, and then told fucking the guard chief I killed them all or whatever the fuck.
This next piece reminds me of something my husband said. Friendship is like a violin. Even if the music stops, you'll still have the strings.
What does that mean? Wowee. I have 43 stealth boys? What the fuck?
To this broadcast and I'll keep you company. It's the least I can do.
I hope things are going well for you today, sir.
Alright, I think all I'm gonna do before I end this session is turn in those blood packs to the family and those sugar bombs. Turn in some laser pistols to the outcast guy. Just, you know, some cleaning up. So I'm gonna end the stream here. Stream over. Goodbye. 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 Stream over.